Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, man. This is the final chapter. And we're going to find out what happens in this movie, damn it, before he leaves today. Kellan Lutz is here, ladies and gentlemen, a.k.a. Emmett Cullen. He's here with us right now from the Twilight series. Bro, what's going on, man?
Not too much. How are you? Big fan.
Man, you sound so different than you do on the big screen.
Yeah, it's movie magic. It's crazy.
And they put that effect to make your voice sound normal, right?
They make it all deep and sexy. What's up? How are you?
Man, how you doing, man? It's been a round of applause, man. You just sat here and quizzed me on the. You know, I ain't gonna act like I'm a damn expert, man. I can't remember names and characters from movies. I just remember the movies. All right, and I've been following that Twilight series since day one. Because I was telling you, my daughter, Kiyomi,
right,
is a big fan. She is a big fan of Hunger Games as well. So you know, everything she reads that she predicts is going to turn into a movie comes true. So that's why I have to watch them.
She should be a producer.
I know, right? Well, you know, shit. Hopefully someday soon, man. Well, let me ask you this, man. Twilight has just, you know, taken over you guys' careers and really pretty much, you know, in a lot of ways, taken over your lives. Are you a little bit relieved that this is going to be the final installment, or are you sad to see it go?
I think we're all in the excitement phase of everything. This has been such an amazing journey. And, you know, even doing the premiere a couple nights ago, it was the first time I felt like I was able to absorb the moment, just because each premiere grows and grows, and you never expect more fans to be camped out at Tent City or you know, all the flashing lights. It just blows your mind away. And by the time you're done with the carpet, you know, walking it for 2 hours, then you watch the movie and you still don't have the time to process it. And this one, I really tried my best to process it and take it all in and
take in the moment, right?
It's exciting. It really is to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, man, that's interesting. You know, and so Bella's finally converted into a vampire, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Spoiler.
Oh wow! I mean, it's all over the trailers. What do you mean? When you go in the movie, you see, you know. It's
I
like,
know. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay, cool. And how well does she play the vampire, you think?
Amazing. You know what? I think I have a scene in the movie, the arm wrestling scene, that I've been very much looking forward to. And for Kristen and I, for me personally, to have a scene with her one-on-one, I've been looking forward to that. But as Kristen finally got to transform into a vampire, she's been playing clumsy Bella for the last 3.5 years. So now I think she was just full of excitement to play a vampire finally, and you know, be super strong and beat me in that arm wrestling scene.
Yeah, and see, that's the arm wrestling scene is, you know, you got superpowers, super strength. What I want to do is I want to open up the phone lines. We want to talk more about the movie. Kellan Lutz is here. 888-742-3345. We have our own professional arm wrestler here, DB. He works in the back. He does production, and he wanted to challenge you to an arm wrestling match. And we're gonna do that live on the radio show if you're okay with that.
Done.
Okay.
How much we playing for though? Chuck E. Cheese tokens?
Oh, he's clowning you, DB.
Are you naked in the movie?
All right, we're coming right back. Sway in the morning, Shade 45. Twilight Saga continues this Friday. Breaking Down Part 2 in your theaters. We got Kellan Lutz over here. He's doing his dancing. He's lap dancing for Heather B. Well, it is her birthday, Kellan. It is her birthday. We're celebrating her birthday. You got.
What's your favorite song? I'll dance for him.
All right. You actually, I know this is an old story, but you had the opportunity to play Edward at one point?
No,
that's not true.
Well, I mean, your team sends you scripts. You read scripts, and then they want you to audition for the lead role because obviously that's where the most money's made, and you know you're the lead. And I read it, and I thought the character was a little too depressing for me, and I wanted to. I was just in Africa playing a Marine and blowing stuff up for 7 months. I wanted to play. I like doing comedy, so I wanted to play a more comedic role, and so I kept on passing. And thank God, Rob got it. He's the best Edward. But when I kept on passing, they said, "What about Emmett?" And I reread the script, and he had like 5 funny lines, and they made me laugh. So if reading a script, I'm laughing at the character. He's a fun one to play, and I'm so happy I got Emmett, and I love him.
And the movie you were shooting in Africa, that was what was it called?
Generation Kill, a miniseries for HBO.
Okay.
Very proud of that one.
Okay. Now what happens? Well, hold up. We got another caller. Man, the lines are starting to line up. What's your name? Jarlett?
Yeah, Jalen.
Okay. For Florida, go ahead.
Hey man, let me ask you a question. What makes your show like addicting to like with the females? Because my girlfriend, she can't get enough of your show or your movie. I gotta take her every time it comes out. I gotta take her. She's like, "Oh, did you get the tickets?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got tickets. Don't worry about it. Let's go see it." But what just makes it? What makes the show or the movie?
You know what? You're scoring major brownie points, so good for you. Keep on taking her to those. I think it's an endless classic telling of a forbidden love story. I think Romeo and Juliet, that got me. I love Romeo and Juliet. And I think this one just ups the stakes. You have a vampire and a human, and then there's a love triangle. So you have this duplicity and this, duality with Taylor and Edward or Rob, Jacob and Edward, and who's she gonna choose? And I think all these girls go through the same emotions of that, and it's great to be the boyfriend who takes it to that, to understand and connect on that level.
Yeah. The first one, man. I sat and watched with my daughter, man. I almost felt like covering her eyes, man. I thought it was it was extremely. It wasn't sexually vulgar or anything or explicit, but it was very seductive. In a sense, like the way they fell in love when Bella first came to the high school to live with her dad, and and then her and Edward, they had that little tug of war thing, and then, man, I almost fell in love watching the movie, man. I felt like it was just a little too mature for her, man, at first.
Stephanie,'s brilliant. She created a masterpiece, and I think that's why all the fans, were a big fan of the book series, and they followed the movies.
All right.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.